Okay, now that you have typed in all of the records, we are now on number 7. It says that you need to set column A to 10 characters. So I want you to go move your cursor to the very top until you see that black arrow pointing down, and click, and then right click and choose column width, and you want to set the column width to 10. So you, instead of 20, you will set it to 10 and hit OK. And then it asks you to set B and C to 12. So now you will select B and C, and you will right click again, choose column width, and set it to 12 this time. And then D, they want it to be 20, so choose column D, select, right click, choose column width, and set it to 20. And then column E, G, and H, they want it to be 16. Right click and choose column width again and set it to 16. So that's how we change the width. Now in number 8, they say auto fit all of the rows in the worksheet to the cell content. So again, you will highlight all of your columns, and remember we said to auto fit, you just like move your cursor to the very edge and double click, and that will make every column auto fit. I'm sorry, that was like for the rows, it wasn't for the columns. So we are going to choose the rows now and double click, and now every row will be high enough to fit the content that's inside of that cell. Now we need to in I5 to put total charge. Remember, in order to create the second line, you hit Alt Enter and hit Enter. Now the total charge is equal to the quantity that I'm purchasing multiplied by the price plus the shipping charge. If you want like to get how much you will pay, if you are buying 7 DVDs, given that the price per DVD is $18.29, you will multiply the 7 with the 18, and then you will add the shipping charge. So remember, every formula starts with an equal sign. This is equal to, and I will open parentheses because I have multiplication and addition, and I will click inside of the cell that has the quantity, and I will multiply. The multiplication sign is this asterisk with the price, close the parentheses, and I will add the shipping charge. So multiplied the price with the quantity and added the shipping charge and hit enter. So now the price for, or the total charge for the first row is $135.52. Now I want to do the same for the rest of the cells. I don't have to repeat the step again, like write the formula again. All I do, since I've written the formula once, I want to copy it, I'm going to click, like move my cursor to the bottom right of the cell, see, like until I see that crosshair, see the crosshair, and then I'm going to drag it down. I'm going to click on the left button on my pointer and drag it down. And now I see that the formula has been copied to each of the cells. So that was number 10. In number 11, you want to write the total DVDs in cell E11. So in E11, and now I want to add all of these DVDs that I've sold, the total quantity for my DVDs. So I'm going to click on Auto Sum at the top here, because this will automatically sum all of the numbers. People may ask, how about this cell that has text in it? Well, Excel will only sum the numbers. And again, if we have just space, Excel will stop at the space. If we have an empty cell, it will stop at an empty cell. So just like move to F11 and click on the auto sum, and that will add your numbers. And now if I want to calculate the total charges for the customers, how much I made in total revenue, I will move to I11, and again I can click on auto sum, and that will sum all of the numbers. So the money that I've made is $1,000 I'm going to show you another way of doing the sum. So all you can do is write the formula yourself, and that would be equal to sum, open the parentheses, and highlight these numbers that you want to sum, and close the parentheses and hit enter, and it's the same value. So that would be the end of number 11. Now you want to make corrections in D6. Here is D6. You want to write, you've actually written 25, but now you want to write 2500 Lee Street. So you're going to move your cursor inside of the text box at the top, right after the 5, and add 2 zeros. And then in cell F9, again you've made a mistake, and you wanted to change from 15. It was originally 15, and now you want to change it to 17. So you'll type in 17, and then in cell H8, again there was a problem with the shipping. It was originally 7.23, and you realize that it is not 7, it's actually 8. So you'll go in and highlight the 7 and change it into an 8 at the top. And now when you wrote the addresses, you have used abbreviations for street and and lane. Sometimes you wrote lane all, and then for others you wrote it I think mine has already changed, but in yours I think the original was, this was LN only, Bridge Lane. So what you typed was like this, and same thing for Main Street, you had it as and then Maple Lane, you originally had it as LN only, and Avenue was AVE. So now you want to replace all ST with street. what you will do is go and in the find and select and choose replace, and you want to find you want to click on the find first and say find st dot and replace it with street and replace all, and it tells you because it's only looking at this particular cell that's highlighted. We need like to actually highlight all of these and click on replace. So now you can see that ST is now changed into street, and we'll do the same for lane. So we'll change LN to lane and replace all. So now all lanes are replaced. And the last thing is avenue, so we'll write the AVE and we'll replace it with avenue. So now it is replaced. So that takes care, that shows you how you can edit and replace. They want to change the layout of this page to landscape. You already have done that in Word, so you know that it is under page layout, and you want the orientation and you want to choose the landscape. So now if you want to see how that will look like, go ahead, first save your file, and under the print option you can see the page setup. Actually didn't change it. Choose landscape and hit OK, and now everything is appearing on or it is landscape, but not everything is appearing on one page. We want to make sure that it will appear on just one page. So I'm gonna go again to the page layout, and I click on page setup, and now I see that it is landscape, and I want to choose fit to one page. So when I click on print preview, everything is fitting in just one page, but I see that I have asterisks right here. When you see these, the number hashes, it means that the column is not wide enough to show the total. So you're going to go back to home and make sure that you increase the size of the column. And now let's look again and see how it looks. So we'll click on page setup and we'll print preview, and now the number appears, so everything looks fine. So that's fine. So again, I'm gonna click on page setup, and I see in order to fit it, the Excel automatically changed the size and reduced the size to 74%. So instead of the regular 100%, it is now 74%. Now I want to show the formula inside of my my sheet. So I'm going to go to home. Now to show the formulas, you hit on the control and the key right above the tab, which is the apostrophe but pointing to the right rather than to the left. So when you click both of them, now you can see that you have formulas inside of F11 and E11, and also on I 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So remember, it is the control and the asterisk or the apostrophe pointing to the right above your tab button. So that's how you show the formula. And now they want you to go back to the normal view. So remember that again, hit control and the apostrophe. And now the formulas are removed. They want you to save the file now as revised report. So go ahead and hit file, save as, and now instead of order report, you will change that into revised report. And they want you to remove Dexter order from the customer order. So K Dexter is here and she no longer wants her order, so I'm gonna highlight that row and I will right click and choose delete, so that will delete that K Dexter. And now they want me to add an order by June Romano, and the date is 4/22/2013, and the name is Patrick Crawford. The last name is only Crawford, so see, you can just like highlight the first name and hit Control X, and that will cut the first name, and then go to the column C, row 10, and hit Control V, and that will add Crawford. Now you see that we have already on that line the totals, so I'm gonna move them one line down by highlighting them and dragging them down. Again, I'm going to show you again. So I highlighted these cells. See, I wait until I see that crosshair and then I drag it down, and that will move it one line down. Now the address is 200 Valley View Road. Rome, and then now I want to move to a new line, so I'm going to hit Control and the Alt I'm sorry, Alt and Enter. And on the second line, I'm going to type in Georgia. Rome, Georgia. I'm sorry, the city is Rome. Georgia, and the zip is 30161. The phone is 706 and 555 0998, and the number is 14, and the DVD price is $16.55, and the shipping charge is $12.45. And you see that Excel will automatically calculate the total charge along with the total charge for that line and the total revenue or total revenue. Same thing, the DVD, the total number of DVDs have been adjusted. So now when you click on the 73, it is adding values from row 6 up until row 10. So it included the new row that you have added. So now we want to change the report to say from March 27 to April 22, and now I want to save it and upload it. So go ahead and save the file, and you need to upload the two files, the order report and the revised report. Okay, I'm gonna stop.